Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you have had a fantastic day today. We're right back again with more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And I think we are getting close to what should be the end of the beta. Let's see. And it's not allowing me to do anything with my keyboard. There we go. Okay. That was weird, but whatever. Okay, why was I in front of the portal? Because we need to, speak with the Hand of the Inheritor. So let's go back to the Nexus. I'm sure he's still pretty upset. Then once we talk with the Hand, we'll go deal with the Echo. And then hopefully at some point, Camillia's quest will pop. The Hand of the Inheritor is kneeling, his body tense as he prays. His golden wings hang limply, and you hear the soft chanting of ardent prayer coming from under his helmet. But as soon as he senses your approach, the angel swiftly rises to his feet. Samori Sykes, forgive me for leaving you at such a difficult time, and now for having to leave you once again. Remorse and grief fill the angel's voice. My faith has suffered a terrible blow, but in my blaze of desperation and anger, I've spared no thought for your feelings. Even if you are not the chosen one of my radiant mistress, you are still the victim of a plot devised by an evil soul whose insidiousness defies description. You have my sympathy, believe me. If only I knew how to heal your soul of the corruption Arueshalae has placed in it, I would do so without a moment's hesitation. But I have no such knowledge, and I see no hope ahead, just darkness and inevitability. Why did you not even suspect something like this? The angel lowers his head. I was so eager and confident, and my heavenly mistress Ayamade was so busy with her unfathomable concerns that she could not honor me with an audience. She, of course, was aware of the truth, and, without a doubt, she would have restrained me from making such decisions if only I had taken more time and waited for her counsel. After a pause, the Hand of the Inheritor goes on, saying, It is wrong to blame an enemy for his cunning once you've been caught in his web, but still, Arueshalae is an extremely skillful and powerful spellcaster. Even now, when I look at you, I see an angel of light, and nothing reveals the other entity hiding behind that light. I only glimpsed it when you were gaining your powers back there in the palace. I saw the kinship between your powers and the powers contained within the Hindrian crystal. What a bitter, bitter insight. I feel shocked and confused myself. The angel makes a gesture as if wanting to put his hand on your shoulder, but at the last moment, he draws back. Stay strong, and do not let evil possess you. Grief grows in the angel's voice, accompanied by bewilderment. Listen, Samori Sykes. I have already told you that I trust in your good intentions, and I believe you were used against your will. But it is also true that you are a weapon forged by the same hands that mutilated the world with the world wound. And no matter what intentions Arueshalae and her pages are hiding, they cannot be good. Therefore, no matter how difficult it is for me to say it, you cannot return to the Crusaders and fight alongside the righteous, and I am not prepared to support you in any other endeavors. Any course of action you choose could prove to be a secret plan orchestrated by Arueshalae and the Demon Lords. I would be glad to heal you, but I can't. I would be happy to bring retribution to Arueshalae and the Lady in Shadow for what they've done, but it is not within my power. I am helpless here, but I cannot just sit around doing nothing. I am leaving. I am going to hunt down the Echo of Discari. Then at least one righteous thing will have been accomplished in the abyss. Forgive me. The angel falls silent. His words sound desperate, as if he does not truly believe in the success of his mission and is seeking your forgiveness now because he knows there will not be another chance. Lawful angel mystic path. How frail must your faith be if you are ready to lose your trust in me so easily? Don't my deeds clearly show who I am? Do you really think it is fair to judge people by the source of their powers and not by the way those powers are used? The angel spreads his wings. I deserve this rebuke. It makes me doubt the correctness of my decision. I just do not know what is the right thing to do. Then again, the hand of the inheritor falls silent for a long while. The echo of Discari still roams the abyss, and somewhere his captive is still suffering. Deep in my heart, I know this enemy is too much for me to handle alone. I have no right to reject your help in this mission, no matter what doubts may torment me. Let us go together. If you believe that your deeds matter more than the sources of your power, prove it. Use your power for a good cause. All right.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh. There go her guards. That's cool. Our Lady in Shadow ordered that these mortals be taken under our protection. All right. Asamara, that's what I couldn't remember last time. Okay. Here we go, Camillia. Hello, my friend. You know how much I love calling you that. Okay. She still has nothing to say. That's so weird that you can get this far and still not be able to trigger her quest. Alright, whatever. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Actually, now that I think about it,
Focus.
heal. We'll go in through this way and keep the same squad. Let's see if Nocticula has opened that portal so that we can get to the Echo. As I recall, this fight is not easy. But I was not nearly as good at the game at that point, or rather building my squad, as I am now. So I'm hoping this time I'll have a significantly easier go of it. Let's find out. Team beyond the wall, excellent. All right. All right, doesn't let you talk to Targona. The arch looks as if a giant has thrashed it with a forging hammer, but the portal is obviously active and open. So I know one option is to have that warrior who was roaming the wilds kind of roam about the city, and I assume you can get a key that way, but I don't know if he dies from it, so I've never used that option before. But what's really weird to me is I feel like somewhere in your travels you should have picked up another key. So I'm thinking, to me at least, it makes more sense that they just haven't added an additional key yet into the game, and there's got to be another way to go through this portal besides Nocticula, which would be cool as well, because then maybe if you've already done that, the Hand of the Inheritor takes the news about your origins much better. You are here. I saw Nocticula's servants come to the portal. They destroyed everything here. I expected them to launch an assault, but they just opened the gate and disappeared. I didn't reveal myself to them. Into the portal. Even if the Echo knows we're coming, all the better. All right. Starting off with battle. Start off with that. And that, and where is this? Weird. There we go.
Search for the beauty
We'll
within
You're
make
good.
things right.
not your eyes.
You're
You
good.
can trust me.
You're good.
Rely on me.
I need to concentrate.
You still got. Okay. Did that say? Wow, so it really does last for 24 hours now. Oh, so does that count as... Whoa, that counts as one of the buffs I can make 24 hours. That's wild. Did not realize that. Okay, so yeah. We'll go with this. Wow, it definitely did not rain blood before the update. That's super cool. Wow. This looks especially freaky. Whoops. The Demon Lord's avatar stands motionless in the center of this horrific parody of a temple. It might seem that the Echo of Discari is praying, but if you follow his eyes, it becomes clear that the monster is watching the swarm of insects covering the victim's body. Eliandra's body is covered with horrible wounds, but her eyes, turned to you, are burning bright. I see light. I knew my hopes were not in vain. The voice of the Hand of the Inheritor is trembling with righteous fury. Among many abominations of the abyss, I have yet to see one equal to this abode of filth. My enemy, you are called the Echo of Discari. It's time for the Echo to fall silent. I knew you'd like my home, Hand of the Inheritor. I created it in the image and likeness of the temples of your goddess. Many mortals and angels have lost their lives within its walls, calling to Iomedae under torture without an answer. Their pleas were music to my ears. A temple is the best place to commit such bloody sacrilege, isn't it? For a moment, Sela just looks around stunned. But then her dark eyes flash with anger. We'll make someone pay for all this evil and for torturing our friend. Do you really think you managed to catch me off guard after alarming all of Alan Shinra and Nocticula herself? After breaking the passage with such noise that it probably startled dead demon lords in the Rift of Repulse? But that's enough. Let's see. Yeah, something tells me, yeah, there's got to be a different way I can get into here. But that's enough. I'll be a hospitable master and let you boast a little before you realize you walked straight into my trap. Eliandra, we've come for you. Hold on. It is the end of my suffering, and of my enemy too. Not this time. I prepared something very amusing for you. Burn. The Echo's lair shakes from a terrible rumble, and then... Targona's face is pale with rage and grief. It's the Devastator, a demonic mechanism. It is insanely, immeasurably dangerous, and it's fuel. I feel fire and pain inside it. It's fueled by the power of angels burned alive. Close ranks. This won't be an easy fight. Au contraire, we're gonna make it happen. All right, yep, we got everything we need. Let's get it done, y'all. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Wow. Wow. Words cannot describe how brutal that fight was for me the first time I did it. Angel is the way to go. Screaming like a wounded bird, Targona dashes to the angel who appears from inside the destroyed demonic mechanism. The angel's body is covered in burns, but he is alive, albeit unconscious. My brother, my brother, Targona whispers. How could this be? We thought you were dead. Is this Lario? It's him, Targona cries with joy. That damnable echo. He made us think that Lario was dead while he obviously kept him imprisoned all this time, saving him for a special occasion, and then he sent him to the furnace of the Devastator. Now I understand what happened back then in the Nexus when you and Targona felt the pain of non-existent burns at the same time. She, through infinity of souls, and you, through the inherited light of the sword, felt what Lario must have felt when he was thrown into the demonic fire. Can we help him? Yes, Targona's voice rings with glee. He's wounded and weak, but I'll take him to the Nexus and heal his wounds. Everything will be all right. Ember claps her hands. We found her brother. We saved him from the fire, just like that good knight who saved me once. This is it. I'll go help Eliandra. I am with you, champion. Too bad the Echo avoided the punishment he deserved, but at least we'll save our comrade. All right. Cool stuff. From afar, after the body of the beautiful angel seems intact, but up close, you can see numerous wounds, all full of busy insects. Parts of dismembered bodies were put together in the shape of a sword. Iamede's sword. You can still see Iamede's symbol on the corpse's faded armor. A corpse bound hand to foot. Larvae are crawling in the gash of the mouth, open in a death cry. Really would be. Whoa. You know what? I want to test this. What happens? Nothing. Oh well. The empty lair of the Echo of Discari. This creepy parody of a holy temple is in front of you. My friend, please, let's leave this place quickly. I know how we can do it, even if you don't have a key to the portal. There is another way out. I saw goods from and to Alan Shinra delivered through it. It's warded, and it may wound us, but it shouldn't kill us. We ought to leave this place as soon as possible. We are not on the Midnight Isles anymore, but in another abyssal realm that is 100, 1,000 times more dangerous. Another moment, and its denizens will find out about the invasion. Angel Mythic Path, show the light of heaven in all its rage and power. We will not just leave, we will commit everything to holy fire. Yes, let the fire clear filth. Abode of grief and filth, may you be damned. There is no power able to heal you, but there is a power that can eradicate you. Now burn. Abode of grief and filth, your fate is fire. You burn, and we leave victorious. The force of heaven, bright as ever, flows from you and strengthens the holy flame, the flame of the wrath of the righteous. Nice. All right. Now let's go back to camp and talk with all the angels. Yeah, I never figured out how to get up there. I have no idea how to do that. Oh, wait. You know what?
You're a good person. I like you.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Whoops. Wrong person. There we go.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Finger freezer. This +5 freezing light maces emanating an aura that makes enemies in a 10-foot radius suffer a -2 penalty to attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons. Nice. So something good for a tank. All right, now get back down.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Great job,
suffered
Ember.
Yourself.
You are just indispensable, girl, in every way. Woo. Very, very nice. Okay. I still haven't seen Camillia's quest pop either. Man, that is irritating. All right. Thoughts? I hope your mind and body. Okay, he has nothing to say. I have to go. Yanio. Like you say, goes on. Qatar. Seriously? Targona is still, and Targona is still back by the portal.
Without a doubt.
I don't think the game properly recognized that I completed that quest. Seems like she should be back. I completed going to the Echo's lair and rescued what's her name. When I get back, Targona is still by the portal, and none of the Crusaders / Angels have anything to say regarding the rescue. Not sure if the game is properly recognizing the quest as having completed. Critical. I mean, could be wrong, but I don't think so. Come on. Pretty sure there's supposed to be a conversation, if nothing else, between her and Qatar. And also, I don't see her anywhere. They're laughing really weirds me out. All right. I literally don't have anything else to do other than go to, oh crap, wait. Decide the lexicon's fate, right? Go to a Caliphare. Talk to the inhabitants of the Den of Horror. Yeah, we searched all around the Abyss though and didn't get that door. This quest was broken in before the update as well. I don't think they fixed it. Actually,
I can see my destiny.
now that I think about it, I don't think Arueshalae. Have you worked out what the table in the dreams means yet? Not yet. You know what? You know what? You know what? No, it shouldn't be that. I was thinking that maybe it's the problem is time. Because my buffs last for so long, I'm not resting the way that I usually would. Because there's no need. But you know what? Let me camp.
There are
Let
many
me go
roads
camping.
to
It's
success.
weird that that would be the case, though, because they give you the option of being healed by the inheritor. So it seems like this area kind of revolves around, hey, you don't really need to rest. So that took a day. We're gonna go 3 days. Okay, so Arueshalae is ready for a convo. And Camillia. So it is time. I'm not getting the quest because I'm not spending enough time. But again, they give you the mechanism of talking to the inheritor and being healed by him. And the inheritor comes with you whether you're a good person or evil. Like when I played as a lich, the inheritor still was willing to come to me here. So you get access to that functionality no matter what. So this doesn't really make sense. In the abyss, when you hit notifications for party member quest appears to be based around time, but the inheritor allows you to regain powers without resting, so time moves much slower than the main game. Can another mechanic be used to determine when party members let you know they have quest? They have quest in the abyss specifically. All right. Because even if your buffs don't last crazy long like mine, you can still just recharge everything by talking with the inheritor. You literally never need to rest in the abyss. So having it based around time is weird. Like if I hadn't played through this before, I'd have no idea that Camillia had a quest. And also, why is Camillia bringing me out by the inheritor? She was in the caves. That's weird. My friend, it has been so long since we last spent time together. Wouldn't you agree? We haven't even gone for a stroll. I have missed your company. Camillia's eyes have an unnatural sheen to them, and her shallow breaths emerge from her throat in a feverish staccato. Are you all right? Yes? No. Camillia wets her lips and harshly exhales. I am quite well, but there's a way to improve my well-being 100-fold. All right, hint taken. Where do you want to go together? I'm pleased you understand me. No one understands me better than you. Camillia bares her teeth in a predatory smile. I would like to suggest a little adventure. Take me to the brothel. Are you serious? Have I ever given you cause to doubt my seriousness? Camillia raises an eyebrow. My request is not as simple as it may first appear. A faraway look appears in her eyes. Maria is demanding blood. Her whispers are growing ever more insistent, becoming overwhelming, muddling my thoughts, stopping me from thinking about anything else. We need to help her, Samori Sykes, and I know how. In the 10,000 Delights, there is a special service. It is only offered to those who already know of its existence. Deep below the brothel, there is a place where there are no limits. Do you understand? Camillia wets her dry lips. What's more, this service entails making a pleasure slave of the person your heart desires above all others. I would like to seize this opportunity. All we do here is fight and kill. Isn't that enough blood for Maria already? Camillia sighs and begins to explain, like she's explaining a simple truth to a child. To feed Maria blood, I must perform a particular ritual. Select a victim, cut him open from neck to navel, and wait for the life to leave his body. Then I lower Maria's amulet into the still warm flesh, and then I take a piece of that flesh inside myself. You already know how it works. You forbade me from killing your subjects in Dresden, but here in the Abyss it's an entirely different matter. We're not even in your lands any longer. What difference does the death of one unknown pleasure slave make when the fate of all Galorian might depend on that death? Hold on. Shouldn't Maria be the one to select the victim? And the brothel should just have to accept whomever we're given. And anyway, why does a spear from Galorian need the blood of someone in the Abyss? Camillia's answer does not come immediately. You see, Samori Sykes, the Abyss has completely addled my little Maria's mind. Now she simply craves blood, any blood, from whatever source, even from someone not of Galorian. The brothel promises to turn the slave into whomever we wish. We shall do this and offer Maria a choice. You're well informed about the brothel's secrets. How did you learn about them? Let's just say I made inquiries. All right, I'll go with you to the 10,000 delights. Camillia's mouth broadens into a happy smile. Oh, my friend, I'm ever so pleased to hear that. I knew I could rely on you. I've been thinking and, well, you see, what I'm trying to say is, extremely embarrassed, Arueshalae's voice becomes progressively quieter until you can barely hear what she is saying. It's all right. Don't be afraid. Whatever you want to say to me, I won't be mad at you. I know that. Thanks. After several deep inhales and exhales, Arueshalae finally pulls herself together and blurts out, I need to go back to my dream, and come with me, please. You look so sweet when you're all shy. Pouting, Arueshalae looks down. You finally figured out what to do with the table? No, it remains a mystery to me, but I had another idea, something I can't do alone. I thought, this is going to sound odd, and I doubt dreams even work like this, but what if I try to fall asleep inside my dream, to dive deeper into the dream world? What could I find there? What if that's where the answers to my questions are hidden? What if it's Desna herself, or even me, the real me? But the problem is, the succubus blushes again, her voice dropping to a barely audible whisper. That's where the nightmares are. Someone will have to guard my sleep. Someone who won't get scared of what is to be seen there. Someone who knows what kind of monster I used to be and still accepts me. Someone... You need someone you can trust. Arueshalae nods. Yes. Will you help me? Right now, or else I won't ever work up the courage again. Of course I'll help. Let's go. Arueshalae's hot fingers touch your hand, and both of you immediately fall into a dream. Arueshalae's dream is still empty. The faint, smoky smell of burnt dreams still lingers in the air. Arueshalae throws a cautious glance into the darkness where her nightmares lurk, but there's nothing to see right now. They're there. I know it, she says in an almost inaudible whisper. You sit, leaning back against the mysterious table. Arueshalae lies with her head on your lap. You see the fearfulness in her eyes. They'll come. I know it. Don't let them get me. Please. What should I expect? I don't know. I'm too afraid to imagine. This is the world of dreams, the world of my nightmares. Expect anything and everything. Just don't be afraid. I'm assuming I should not kiss her right now. Alright? So go to sleep. I'll guard you. Thank you. She closes her eyes and falls asleep instantly. It's the first time you've seen her sleeping. Her face is unmarked by sadness, worry, or embarrassment. Sleeping within her dream, Arueshalae seems at peace and completely innocent. She's so beautiful, isn't she? You can barely make out the features of the shadow standing before you, a sturdy man in his 40s in a rusty mail shirt. His eyes are two gaping holes oozing with pus. More than anything in the world, I loved watching her. She knew that, and that's why she took my eyes. She told me they were the sweetest berries because they were filled with love instead of juice. Do you believe me? I do. You believe shadows, dreams, demons, nightmares. Your gullibility will be the end of you, as it was the end of me. More and more shadows emerge from the darkness, their bodies deformed, mutilated, gnawed to the bone, sucked dry. We don't care about you. We are dead. We're not even here. Oh, I tell a lie. We are not part of reality anymore, but now we're right here with you. The shadow points his finger at the sleeping girl's temple as if taking aim with a crossbow. And this is the place we'll never disappear from. She will not forget me. She won't forget any of us. Won't ever forgive herself for what she did. The head of this monster is a haunted house. And if you are going to be with her, you have to share this burden. Guilt, regret, memories. Think hard. Do you really want her and all these baggage? Are all of you her victims? What did she do to you? The congregation of shadows begins to move. Maimed bodies and despair-stricken faces surround you. From every side, you hear a choir of voices listing Arueshalae's crimes. She broke my legs and left me to die of thirst, made me watch her kill my friends, desecrated the temple of my deity with my intestines, mutilated, tortured, devoured, violated, drove me mad, murdered, 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 murdered. I'll help her live with these memories. I'll help her forget you all. With me, she'll make new memories, one of good deeds and happy days. She will, but we'll spoil those too. A shadow emerges from the crowd. It looks somehow different from the others. It is a young woman in a loose robe with the sacred symbol of a butterfly on her chest. She looks dark, but not like the darkness of despair, but like the night sky. You think back to when Arueshalae told you her story. You were both standing next to a grave. This must be the priestess whose death prompted Arueshalae's redemption. After our encounter, after Arueshalae killed me and then realized how much evil she had wrought throughout her life, she fled to a desolated place. She hoped that being far from humans would help her avoid temptation. But all isolation can do is help her unlearn her evil ways. Who, if not humans, can help her learn kindness and love? The priestess looks at you searchingly. Her eyes twinkle like stars. So, this is you whom she chose to be her guide in the world of mortals? I hope she made the right choice. Your eyes, are you really just her nightmare? The priestess smiles mysteriously. This is the realm of dreams. There's no telling who you may encounter here. Tell me, what is your name? The priestess makes an apologetic gesture. How can I tell you something she doesn't know? Arueshalae murdered you. Don't you hate her for that? Are you the priestess whose Arueshalae buried near the Green Gates? At least it is her image that I wear. I am just her memory. Bitter, painful, but still bright. I am regret, but I am also hope. On the path that Arueshalae has taken, I am her sorrowful guiding star. Arueshalae murdered you. Don't you hate her for that? I became her last crime and her first step on the path to redemption. The last one she murdered and the first one she felt sorry for. I am a sorrowful memory, but there is no hatred in me. Of course, I don't wish her any harm. How can I help her find redemption? We are her sorrow, her conscience, her cruel companions who tormented her in exile. But you can become her happiness. We chase her away from her old crimes, but you should show her what she has never known, neither in the abyss nor in the wastelands. You've done so much for her already. You've shown her friendship, camaraderie, taught her to do great things, but now you have made a dream of something more, something that is both beautiful and deadly. Can you become the one who will show her how to love? If you are not sure you're willing to follow this path all the way through, you had better step back now before you break her heart. I love her, and I want to be with her. You love me? Arueshalae looks up at you, her ruby eyes wide open. Her thin lips part and she moves closer to your face, but forces herself to freeze. Her hot breath burns your cheek. The shadows step aside and vanish into the darkness. The dream dissipates. The last thing you hear is the priestess's voice saying, "Take care of her." The dream has faded away, and you are in the real world again. Arueshalae looks at you, embarrassed, trying to find the right words. Thank you. Thank you for being with me in there. What I said back there in the dream, it's true. I believe you. Arueshalae smiles timidly, and I want you to know that I also. You are so blushing. She drops her eyes. What did you see in your dream? Nothing. I expected to go to another deeper part of the dream world, but I just slept. No dreams at all. I didn't see or hear anything at all. Only at the very end did I hear your voice. But it was the most important thing I have ever heard. Arueshalae tries to suppress her smile. Are you going to go back to the dream world? Perhaps. I don't know yet. There's nothing in there after all. I guess I'll go back when I have a good reason to. Until then, let's just live in the real world. Welcome back to reality. Thank you. I think, Arueshalae looks away. I think I know now why mortals compare the happy moments. I think I know now why mortals compare the happiest moments of their lives to dreams. And there you have it. I thought that was extremely well done. Very, very well done. Absolutely. And I mean, the priestess in the dreams got to be Desna, right? Super cool. I wonder if you get different dialogue if you're an Azada. Things I said to you in the dream, I hope that they did not cause any more inappropriate thoughts. I didn't mean to tempt you so. Ugh, this is the only thing I don't like it. Hey, this nice, clean, innocent. Arueshalae's eyes light up like two chrism stars. You said it. You really said it. We were in my dream, but it wasn't a dream at all. I don't want to say this. But you know what? I want to know what she says. Here, let's see. Not at all. Quite the opposite. When you first said it, I think I understood what the word meant for the first time in my life. It might have awoken hunger or malice for me in the past, but right now I only feel happiness. The succubus gives you a shy smile. I have to go. I will be watching you. Very, very well done. All right. Now, totally different type of relationship. And she's already a part of the party. And 10,000 delights. Let's go. There we go. We lost all our buffs, but that's okay. I'm not particularly concerned about that right now. Harax greets you with a regal gesture. My favorite guest. Welcome to the 10,000 Delights. My friend Camillia would like to you. Actually, do you have anything for sale? I don't have any good goggles. Well, yeah. That's goggles, but I wasn't thinking about that actually. I was thinking I don't have any good necklaces. Once per day, whenever the enemy deals the wearer a killing blow, the trickle restores them and knocks the target prone. That's one option. Amulet of Inner Sight. Immunity against blindness and gaze attacks. Natural armor, I'm not concerned with that. Yeah, I guess we'll take the definitely arousal. All right. Sure, you could just have the money. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff on. There we go. All right. Now, my friend Camillia would like to use your brothel's special services. Camillia lowers her voice so that only you and Herax can hear her. The ones who find themselves in the deep basement of the brothel. Those where the slave I brought takes the form of the one enemy heart desires. What? The one my heart desires. There we go. Where everything is possible. The girl says the last words in a whisper. Ah, Camillia, I've heard about you. Have you finally decided to have a slave transform for you? We'll extract the image from your subconscious and recreate it in every detail. You would not regret it. This pleasure is worth the price of 10,000 gold. You will see this for yourself. The girl winces and glances at you. I was promised no one would mention my previous visits. Then again, I don't know why I expected demons to be true to their word. About the slaves you'll provide to us. Who is he? Where is he from? Herrick raised his eyebrows surprised. What an odd question. I don't know. I was never interested. Why would you ask the name of the chicken you're going to eat for dinner? From Camillia's face, it's difficult to tell for whom this remark was intended. Herrix, will we really be allowed to kill your slave? Of course. It is included in the cost of the service. Besides, such slaves are cheap, as their lifespan is so short. Herrix frowns. However, for an additional fee of 5,000 gold, I would replace an ordinary slave with a homunculus, a soulless creature made of flesh. We keep a few here for special occasions. A homunculus? I don't like that idea, my friend. I've heard they are hard to distinguish from real people, but I do not want to deceive Maria. Camillia, have you been here before? The girl sighs and casts a sidelong glance at the smiling Herax. Yes, I have, several times. I visited while our team was resting. I've killed several pleasure slaves, but their deaths gave neither Maria nor me any real relief. So I thought it would be good for me to come here with you and perform the ritual while you're watching so Maria will accept the sacrifice. It's just that sacrifice back in Dresden when you learn my secret. Camillia stutters, searching for the right word for a long moment. I believe Maria likes you, my friend. I believe that she would be more willing to accept the sacrifice if you witness it. And tonight, I'll pay for an additional service so the victim will take the form Maria wants. I am certain she'll like it. We will use this service of yours, Herald. Prepare a homunculus for us. Camillia purses her lips and shakes her head. Well, if you insist, let it be a homunculus. I just hope Maria won't spot the difference. Harax takes the money and smiles seductively. Excellent choice, Camillia. Here's the key to the back room. Your homunculus waits for you there in the guise your heart secretly longs to see. Enjoy. At first, you don't understand what is happening in the room. All you can make out in the gloom is a writhing, snarling, squelching tangle of bodies, but your eyes slowly adjust to the dim light. You notice that the body trying to break free of the claws does not belong to a demon. You cannot see the face pressed against the demon's stomach, the demon whose tongue is lolling in ecstasy. A wall of naked backs prevents you from making sense of what's happening, but you get the feeling that you know this person. The demon standing with his back to you turns around and freezes. His claws break the skin on the unknown mortal's thigh. Rivulets of blood trickle to the floor, but there are no screams of pain. Sensing a lull in the proceedings, the victim raises their head and you finally see their face. Your face. Ridiculous. There is no expression, no emotion on the face. The features are slightly off, like in a portrait painted from memory. The demon opens his mouth and, in one movement of his powerful jaws, rips the face from its skull, leaving behind a bloody mass of gaping holes. Then the demon turns to you. What? Have they sent a new commander? Good, because this one's done. Come on in, homunculus. Been getting off to thoughts of the commander, have you? That means you owe me. Leave your money and valuables and get out of my sight before I count to 3. 1. The demon's eyes bulge. The commander is the commander. Run! A second demon looks between you and the doppelganger. Let's just kick the shit out of him. You don't get it. If anyone's getting the shit kicked out of them, it'll be us. He won't even break a sweat. Run! Hey. Alright, that all looks like trash, but hey, something we can sell. Alright.
Focus on the goal.
You're not gonna. I need to get out of here.
I can see my destination.
What? Camillia reaches for the door handle, but immediately jerks her hand back. We're in the right place, yes? So behind the door, I'll see... Camillia's voice trembles from either anticipation or nerves. Are you nervous? It would appear so. Camillia's lips twitch into a smile before settling into a pensive frown again. I did not expect your presence to have this effect on me. That's a good sign. Shall we? I'm ready, she answers, and then adds more quietly to herself, I'm ready. Greetings, mistress. I am at your disposal. Papa? The eyes of the homunculus, which bears a striking resemblance to Horgus, looks at you with calm indifference. His corpulent, short body is an exact copy of Horgus Worm, as you remember him. Camillia recoils as if from a blow and sways on her feet. She grips her amulet in her left hand, her knuckles turning white. This can't be. It can't be you. Why? How did this happen? Could Herix have lied to me? No. Why would she? Is this some kind of joke? But what if it isn't? What if this is what my heart desires? Do you want to sacrifice Horgus? I don't know. I don't understand. She wipes away drops of sweat from her brow. I swear to you that I never wanted to kill my father. I never thought that's what I wanted. I never thought that Maria would crave his blood. My father raised me, cared for me, sheltered me. He wiped away my tears when I was sad. He listened to me rage when I hated everyone around me. He was the only person who helped me come to terms with my secret predilections. I respect him. I love him? Camillia brings the amulet in her clenched fist to her lips. Then why am I seeing him now in front of me? It's Horgus. Yes, I can see that quite well. Thank you very much. Whatever would I do without your astute observations? Camillia exhales and gives her head a shake. Sorry. Address Horgus. Who are you? I will be whoever Mistress wants me to be. Calm down, Camillia. We need to decide what we're going to do with the thing. Camillia stares off into space for a few moments, but then shakes her head and looks at you. We should do what we came here to do. What other choice do we have? Are you going to kill this Horgus? Why shouldn't I? Camillia shrugs. I've already paid. I don't like wasting money. You recovered from the shock quickly. Killing this creature is Maria's will. Who am I to oppose her? I am only doing my duty. If you decide it, I won't stand in your way. The silence of Iomede's Herald speaks louder than any words. Camillia wets her suddenly dried lips. Her left hand grips the bone amulet tightly. A sharpened dagger gleams dully in her right hand. Watch closely, my friend. I want you to see. I don't want you to miss even the smallest detail. I shall take my time so you may better observe. Once I'm finished, I shall eat a piece of the sacrifice's flesh. What will it be today? Kidney or heart? Or perhaps a morsel of spleen? It's always so difficult to choose. Blood feels so warm on my hands. Such a little cut, but so much blood. But just a moment. Once I reach the heart, we shall see a veritable fountain. I'm not opposed to getting a little wet today. How about you? That was intriguing. I need to think. All right, make sure Herix has nothing else to say. No, she's good. There she go. All right, now I need to go back to the flesh markets. That means back over here. Back, oh, nope. Back over here. Here to the flesh markets.
I will guide.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
There we go. Absolutely indispensable, Ember. You are indispensable. All right, let's try this again. All right. Oh, I missed this. All right. And I will use this save to start back to doing build videos after I finish the playthrough. Because once you get on the ship to head to Hepsamira, that's
I
it.
can see my destination.
When you come back to the Abyss, you're not really going to be able to walk around it. So make sure you do everything you want to do before then. Oh, wait. Let's also go ahead and get our bonuses on, or buffs on, rather.
Never
Okay,
stop
so
learning.
I've got...
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Go.
We will win this war.
She have anything she needs to activate? Not really, no.
Open your heart to me.
Lissano Danium. Ona Adayana.
Let me help.
Do his stuff first.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
And where is armor? Here we go.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Excellent. Okay, now she can do her stuff.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Alla sua down. 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 Anna u efna. Anne u efna. Anna u efna. Anne u efna. Anna u efna. Anne u efna. Anna u efna. Anne u efna.
And that's
always
all
open
she
to
wrote,
ideas.
correct? Okie dokie. Oh, yeah. Good. Excellent. All right, quick save there. Now, head back, talk to Camillia. I'm kind of surprised, at least for this time and for the last time I played through this, a quest for Sela never popped. And that's weird to me because essentially you're trying to track down these demons who have taken control of people's souls. You would think they'd be hanging around in the abyss, but I guess not. And let's talk to Camillia. You know, I never thanked you for accompanying me to the brothel. There's a hint of a smile on Camillia's lips. So, thank you, my friend. This was an intriguing and unexpected experience. I hope both you and... I have to admit, I'm surprised by who the homunculus turned into. Oh, I was much more surprised. I was almost rendered speechless when I saw Father in Alan Shinra's main brothel. Camillia looks down, especially considering what I was about to do to him. I was just standing in front of him with one question. How? How is this possible? The girl licks her lips quickly. When I realized that Father was just an illusion created by Maria's secret desires, I have to admit, my hand faltered. Does Maria really want my father's blood? If I want to heal the lands of Socorus, do I really have to sacrifice? Camillia's voice breaks as she just mouths the last words. My own father? I hope both you and Maria got what you wanted. Oh, you have no idea how much I enjoyed driving the stiletto to the hilt and to the chest of that Horgus. When his hot blood gushed on my fingers, when his eyes glazed over, when his hands grabbed my shoulders in a futile attempt to push me away. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that you were watching me, that your eyes were following my every move. I wanted to do everything quickly so that I could show you the spectacle's sweet climax. And at the same time, I wanted to make it last longer, make it never, ever, ever end. The girl's body shudders. I'm glad you shared this sweet moment with me, my friend. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed our little adventure. Camillia nods slightly, lost in her own thoughts. Do you want to talk more about what happened at the brothel? Are you talking about the homunculus of Herix, whom I was about to sacrifice to Maria, turning into my father? Camillia looks around, haunted. I'm still trying to understand what all this means. I'm asking myself if I really want to sacrifice my father. Does Maria really need his blood? And I do not know the answer. I'm not even sure I want to know it, but I can't stop asking myself the question. Camillia sighs. So no, I don't want to discuss what happened at the brothel, at least for now. But thank you for asking me how I feel. I appreciate it. I do. A warm smile appears on the girl's lips for a moment. I have to go. We'll talk later. Visit me again soon. You don't want me to start missing you. All right. And with that, I think it's time to enter in the final mission. But actually, I'm going to run a little test first. Just want to make sure. If I rest a few times, does that bring up any new quests? One more time. All right, looks like, okay. Looks like we've reached all the quests that are available in the Abyss, so. Yeah. All right. Head back down. And we want to go to Terrace of Favorite Mistress. There we go. I think I forgot to ask the Hand of the Inheritor for a rest, but whatever. All right. I think that's a good place to stop for today. I hope all of you enjoyed the play session. If you did, please go ahead and leave me a like below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.